Well, this week, some survivors of child sex abuse by Catholic clergy renewed their calls for Archbishop Gregory Aymond to resign over his handling of the clergy abuse crisis.
3 of them protested outside a church in Merici as Aymond went in to say Mass, and we were there as they did. David Hammer brings us his latest in losing faith.
We and our reporting partner, Ramon Vargas, told John Anderson's story of survival in 2020 in our series about his Catholic school teacher, Deacon George Brignac.
After 3 weeks of him molesting me, I was scared to death, okay? I didn't know if I was going to die.
Anderson came forward against Brignac in 1977 when he was just 9, but the devoutly Catholic judge acquitted Brignac at trial. Prosecutors later alleged Brignac molested or raped more than 24 other kids, but Brignac died in 2020 while awaiting another trial.
And as a child, I tried to put this monster away. My whole family tried to put him away, but they did their thing. They moved him around. They did 5, 6 different schools after that.
This week, Anderson and 2 other child sex abuse victims were at St. Angela Merici in Metairie to protest as Archbishop Gregory Aymond entered to say a special Mass.
I don't want prayers, I want answers.
Steve McAvoy is another alleged Brignac victim. He reacted to Vargas's recent investigation in the British newspaper The Guardian, exposing some of the sealed files from the Archdiocese bankruptcy case.
Open up the documents to us. Let us heal. Let us, as people, know the truth.
Vargas reported on a secret memo written by attorneys for abuse victims and shared portions of it with us. It says more than 300 New Orleans area clergymen are accused of abusing minors or vulnerable adults, but Aymond only reported 76 of them on a list of credibly accused clergy. The memo also cites internal church files showing Aymond kept 4 living priests off the list, even after an independent review board found abuse claims against them were credible.
That's where he messed up. He should have done much better. He should have stepped up for the survivors, like he promised me 2 feet away from me and said he was going to make this right. And he continues to not do so.
Aymond's list came out in 2018. 5 years later, 450 abuse claimants are still waiting for settlements through the church's bankruptcy case.
5 years is too long, and they're going to continue to go. There's no end in sight. Half our lives have been destroyed over our abuse. We'd like to live our rest of half of our lives in some kind of peace and security.
David Hammer, Eyewitness News.
Well, the Archdiocese sent us a statement saying Aymond has no intention of resigning until he's required to do so at the age of 75, and he's now 73. Now, the church also said Aymond was among the first bishops to release the names of credibly accused priests and left some names off the list, quote, because subsequent information came to light that made the claim implausible or unlikely.